If you're a fan of gourmand fragrances, and when I say that, what do I mean? I mean fragrances that smell edible, almost like you could eat them. Well, this year, 2023, Kayali released a really good fragrance that I can't wait to talk about today. Yum Pistachio Gelato 33. Now this fragrance was super hyped up at the beginning of the year because there were some leaks of it. People knew it was coming out and they were pumped to smell it. Now, it has been a little bit divided. I've seen people that's loved this fragrance and I've seen some people that weren't a fan. Now I do like gourmand fragrances, but I haven't actually tried a Kayali fragrance. This will be the first one that I'm gonna review. Now the presentation of this is really good. It comes in a pretty cool little box. It's a little bit green color, like a pistachio. I think it's small enough where you could take it on travel. It's pretty cool. It's on a big bulky box. The glass bottle is really nice too. It has some heft to it. I like the frosted glass. On the back, it shows the notes. I really dig the presentation. Let's do a spray. We're gonna do one in the air and one on the arm. Oh, there we go. First thing I noticed with this fragrance is that it's bright, it's energetic, and it's happy. It makes me feel pretty happy right off. Now, right at the top, as soon as you smell this, you get hit with pistachio and a little bit of a citrus note. It's not a strong citrus note, but I definitely smell it, and I'm not sure what it is. It's probably bergamot, but I'm not sure. Then I'm getting, there's another nut in here. You know, I think it's roast. It almost smells like a roasted hazelnut. There's a little bit of cardamom. I can kind of smell that. So right up top, you get hit with pistachio, a little bit of citrus, a little roasted hazelnut in there. It's pretty good. As this fragrance dries down, that's where the creaminess comes in. You get pistachio, and then you get the creamy whipped cream. It's almost like an ice cream vibe, but there's a little bit of a sourness to this. And I think it's because of the fruits that are in here and the florals notes that are listed. Now, I can't pick out any individual fruit or floral note. And to me personally, that's a sign of a really well mixed fragrance because they're there to support the main notes, which is pistachio and sweet creams. So once again, up top, pistachio, roasted hazelnuts. As it dries down and lingers a little bit, you get that heavy whipped cream smell. You get a sweet, sugary, almost chocolate. Sometimes it goes chocolatey, and I'm not sure where that's coming from, but sometimes it smells vanilla whipped cream, and other times you get a hint of cocoa almost. I'm not sure if cocoa's in here. What are the notes in this?
The notes are as follows: pistachio, ice cream, bergamot, hazelnut, rum, cardamom, lily of the valley, pear, geranium, jasmine, peony, raspberry, white peach, whipped cream, marshmallow, cotton candy, chocolate beetle, labanium, soda, blah, 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 sandalwood, seed, and cocoa.
Now, I'm a huge gourmand lover. If you like gourmand fragrances, I would check this out. If you like pistachio ice cream, pistachio pudding vibe, that's kind of what you're getting here, and it's a good one. Now, the thing is that I like about this personally, this is not overly sweet. This is a sweet fragrance, but it's not overly sweet. It's not a sugar bomb. And I think the fruits in here, the citruses, the florals, there's a little bit of sandalwood, which gives it some creaminess. It goes perfectly with this. That really makes this fragrance, in my opinion, really masterfully blended and a great choice to wear. This is a unisex fragrance for sure. To me, this leans more feminine. I would say this is like 60-70% feminine, but you know, if you don't care, if you like an edible gourmand fragrance, or you just like pistachios and ice cream, you can wear this. I think a guy can pull this off easily. You know, this is a bright and happy fragrance. I would say this would thrive better in the warmer months during the day maybe, but I mean, it's definitely well-rounded. You could wear this all year round. You'd have no problem with that. But I think it would thrive during the day. It's definitely office safe too. No one's gonna be offended by this. It has a very nice, light, airy scent to it. It's very sweet, it's very creamy, it's very pistachio, nutty, woody, cocoa-y, fruity, zesty. I was actually pretty surprised with the longevity and the projection. I would say it's moderate to a little bit high even. You know, I did a couple sprays earlier in the day and I got easily around 4 to 6 to maybe 8 hours, and the projection I think is pretty good. When you spray this on, people are gonna smell you definitely further away than arm distance. I would say a good 5 feet away. When you walk by, you're definitely gonna get hit with that sweet, alluring whipped cream, pistachio, frozen yogurt, ice cream smell that this is bringing.
When I wear this, I become a snack for all the women.
Now, who would wear something like this? This would be worn by a super confident guy that doesn't care what other people think, and he likes to wear fresh, happy gourmands. Or this would be worn by a woman who's very playful, who's funny, who smells good, and she walks by and you're like, wow, she's pretty cool. I'm gonna go talk to her. Huh? No, I'm just kidding. I'm not talking to any girls. Honestly, I'm not too sure why people don't like this fragrance. I mean, it's a pleasant fragrance. I get it if gourmands aren't your thing, then this isn't for you. But if you like gourmands and you like sweet whipped cream and ice cream, I can't really see how you would dislike this fragrance. I think it's really good. There's a possibility that maybe it's not sweet enough for people. Maybe they're expecting an overdose of extreme sugar rush, really thick frosting and ice cream. It's not that, it's tamed down just a little bit, which in my opinion is what makes this really good and wearable. Let's do one more loop spray. As this dries down, you get the pistachio and the hazelnut and the cardamom, and you get the sweet cream and the ice cream yogurty vibe with a little bit of cocoa mixed in and some fruits. But there's another note that's starting to come out that I'm really enjoying, and that's the sweet rum note. Now, this isn't a boozy fragrance at all, but I think there's a little bit of sweet rum in here that really just kind of balances this and keeps it from going too far on the juvenile sweet sense. This is not that. This is well blended and really easily wearable. I know these are readily available at Sephora. That's where I picked mine up. This is the 1.7 ounce, the 50 milliliter, and this goes for about $100. And honestly, I think that's a really great price point for something like this because all the designer fragrances are raising in price. Go check this out, smell. I'm gonna put some links down below if you wanna just get a quick link there. There might be some travel sizes you can smell. Honestly, I'm excited to explore the rest of the line of Kayali because like I said, this is the only fragrance so far that I've experienced by them. And for me, it's a thumbs up. Out of 10, I would probably give this an 8 for what this is. Probably, maybe even a 9. You know what? Let's give it a 9. Fun, happy, energetic, pistachio whipped cream vibe. In fact, it's making me hungry, honestly. Do we even have pistachio ice cream left? No, there was some until your dad came over and ate it all. This reminds me of those late nights when you go to the fridge and it's like 3 in the morning and you had a huge bowl of cold pistachio pudding because you made it earlier, but your kids hated it. And then you decide to put a bunch of nuts in there and scoops of ice cream and just eat the whole thing while it's on your chest and you're laying watching old reruns of the Trailer Park Boys. That's the vibe this gives me. You know what, for the alpha males out there, you know what? You're probably too tough for this. Don't even smell it. Don't even check it out. You're too tough for this. This doesn't deserve to be sprayed on your hairy, thick, benching over 250-pound chest. I'm not jealous of anybody.